channel, guys. So in this video I have the Jade Rabbit B003. This is from Beast Deities again. This is their 3.0 Vegeta, but this one is the Xenoverse Vegeta, so he has that black outfit on. This is what your package is going to come like when you receive your order, if you guys ordered it. So you have the bookmarks, which are the faces, and you have the pen holder, which is the hair sculpt. Comes with 2 hair sculpts, and then we have their new boxes. So this box comes with the accessories and the figure inside. This is what the box art looks like. Jade Rabbit in the space suit. So here we go with another Vegeta, another 3.0 Vegeta, long awaited suit. They came out with kits for this guy, but we never had a whole figure, so super excited about that. So this figure comes with 8 different faces with 2 different head sculpts. That base form is the windswept hair. Then we have 12 pairs of hands to swap out. We have some crossed arms. It comes with a key blast effect. And then these are some extra pegs. So if you guys caught my last review of the other 3.0 Vegeta, they definitely are sending us just extra pegs. So we have wrist pegs and pegs for his legs or for his feet. And we'll take a look at the differences in between the pegs now. So first, we'll start off with the hands here. Again, we have 12 different pairs of hands. So we have some key blast hands. We have some thumbs up hands, definitely iconic for Vegeta. We have his special attack hands. Someone just left me the name in the comments and I already forgot, but you guys can leave the name of that special attack in the comments again. We have his karate style hands. We have some open palm key blast hands. And then last but not least, we have the blast hands that hold the key blast effect. So all those look really good. You get a lot of different options to swap your character out when you feel like it or however you want them to look. So next we'll get into this key blast effect. This key blast, you know, they're definitely making a change in how it looks. So I really like this style. This Vegeta comes with like it's kind of like a hot pinkish purple key blast. And I think that's pretty cool. And then this little piece is just a magnet. So they're sending theirs with the lighting effect now. So you just tap it, it turns on, and it turns off. So I think that's a really cool accessory. If you guys like to look at your figures at nighttime and things like that, you could just pop that light on and get some effects to look cool. So next we have the crossed arms. And again, these cross arms are really dope. I mean, every Vegeta figure that we have comes with crossed arms pretty much, at least as far as I can think of off the top of my head. So now we have a 3.0 version of that. So the pegs are really thick. You don't got to worry about them breaking. It's still the same process of pulling the arms out and then, you know, just replacing the pegs in where they're supposed to go as far as left and right. So these crossed arms look really good. Definitely suited for the 3.0. And another really, really good accessory to have for your Vegeta. So we'll go over these faces next. Before we get into the figure, we'll start off with the base form. So for the base form, we have 4 different faces. One of these faces is looking to the side. And I really like this face because now we could capture the Z fighters when they're all standing together. Because Vegeta was definitely looking to the side. I can't remember if he's smirking or not, but his eyes were to the side. And this looks really good. The line work and detail looks really, really good. Thank you, Beast Deities. They're getting a lot better. So next we have another looking to the side face. This reminds me of when he was dancing for Beerus. I forgot what episode that was, or it might have been off the movie Battle of the Gods, but he was trying to like distract Beerus, I guess, when he came to the party. But this is a pretty cool face to have on your shelf too. Next we have a shocked face. Really good detail in that. And then last but not least, we have a yelling face or like a blasting face. So this base form comes with a lot of different interchangeable faces. And this is what the head sculpt looks like. So we finally get another windswept base form Vegeta. This is what the pegs look like in the inside. And then we'll go ahead and put one of these faces on here. We'll start off with the Z fighter kind of looking to the side face, because I kind of like that face for right now. So this is what the peg holes look like in the inside. Basic stuff. Well, unless you're not familiar with it, this is the assembly part. So Here is another windswept Vegeta head sculpt, and I think this looks pretty sick. The only other base form windswept hair I have in my collection was from Reek Custom. So if you were not able to get the Reek Custom head sculpt, now you have another way of getting like a windswept head. So here are the differences between the two. I think Reek Custom has really sharp details and things like that, but I think they more so capture the Dragon Ball, or the Saiyan saga rather. So now we have a more updated version, because this looks like more of a Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super updated face. So those are the differences between the two. The neck pegs on the Kong Studios and SH Fig Arts, or the other Vegetas that we have, are different. Kong Studios is like slightly bigger, so in order to get the head sculpt to fit on your SH Fig Arts or any other Vegeta, I mean, you can either use blue tack, or what I usually do is I use a little piece of plastic, like the plastic that comes with the figure, or like a Ziploc bag, and then just put it over the hole and insert the peg hole like that. It's more or less mess, and then works out well. Now I'll take this figure off real quick. So this is the Jade Rabbit space suit armor, but they all come with a rabbit head. So this one is white, but we'll go ahead and see what this first head sculpt looks like on the figure. And that looks really, really good. And like I said, when he's looking off to the side like that, I think that looks really dope. So before we get fully into the figure, we'll go over the faces for the Super Saiyan 3 sculpt. So for the Super Saiyan 3 faces, we have a straight looking forward face, and I honestly think that they could have made these eyebrows a little bit more protruded. I'll make a side-by-side comparison with the demoniacal fit, so you can see the difference. But straight looking forward face. Next we have a side smirking face. That looks pretty sick. I like the eyes. Next we have a yelling face. Really nice. And then we have a teeth gritting face. So the details in these faces look really, really good. So here is the new Super Saiyan 3 head sculpt for Vegeta. And right off the bat, it feels really light. We'll see if this guy can stand up with this sculpt. Their previous sculpt release, which I'll show a side-by-side comparison in a second, I think it was also light. So this is what the pegs look like in the inside. Let's get this straight looking forward face for this one. So I was excited to get this Xenoverse Vegeta. Look, I missed out on buying the kit for the 2.0, but now we get a 3.0 more updated version. So this is what the new Super Saiyan 3 head sculpt is looking like. And again, it feels really light. It still has 2 points of articulation. You get a full 360 on the first peg, and then a full 360 on the second peg. So many ways to pose, and we'll see what this guy looks like on him before we get into some articulation. Yeah, so that looks sick. And he actually went Super Saiyan 3 and Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and I really like this look. So like I said, the hair doesn't feel too heavy, so I think, yeah, he can stand. That's really, really good. Kind of like wobble him a little bit, and he's still able to stand up on his own. So we'll get into some articulation here. Let me put on the base form head for this part. Get this out of the way. So first though, let's look at the figure up close. This is the Xenoverse Vegeta. So this outfit that he had on, I didn't really watch that or the series all the way through, so I don't really have too much knowledge about it, but I just know it looks super dope. So there's no shading in the figure. This is all matte black plastic with the white boots and the black wrapping around that. You got the white gloves, and yeah, pretty much that. These straps are different. This here is different also from the regular Vegeta that we're accustomed to. So articulation, he looks down about that far, looks up that far. This little thing is kind of hindering the looking up, but that's okay. Side to side tilt action. The 3.0 neck pegs are always really good for neck articulation. So this figure's right arm is not very squeaky. but this left arm is very squeaky, so you know me, real quick, let me just lube it up. I don't want to break my joints, especially on camera. So this is the Traxxas oil again. I showed it in my previous reviews. It just needs a little drop, and again, Traxxas oil, definitely worth it. Definitely protect your figure. So butterfly joints on this guy, the new 3.0 version. I was thinking that they would be able to reach in a little bit further, but this is pretty much as far as it goes. This is how far you can reach to the back. And these butterfly joints, they're, you know, is less gappy, but I would say that they're a little bit less articulated than the 2.0. But it's all preference at the end of the day. It's either you want gaps or you want like his arms to fold in a little bit further. So we have a double jointed elbow. Bicep swivels really good. We have his wrist pegs that feel good. They really updated their wrist pegs. Their figures before that came out, the wrist pegs had a little issues there. So we have side to side tilt on his abs, and then ab crunch again is really non-existent for these 3.0 Vegetas, and you can't pull his torso up like on the 2.0. So as he's not really going forward at all, but he can go back that far with a slight gap, well, not a slight gap, but a huge gap in the front part. So that's okay. And we have this waist swivel, super squeaky. I'm gonna have to get in there and oil that. So in order to get to that peg, we'll go ahead and pull this leg off. You see the peg right there on the inside. So we want to get that joint that's right there. Let's see. And let's see if that made a difference. So definitely, yeah, there we go. So no more squeak. Thigh swivel is really good on both sides. We could get some split action. And again, his crotch area to his thighs is kind of like bulky. So when you're doing the splits, just be careful, because now he has a butt pad. There's no more 2.0 kind of like, you know, 3-part piece in the back. So, but you can still get some splits to the back and to the side. So again, 3.0 Vegeta, this is all new tech here, something that we've all been waiting for as collectors. Double jointed knee, ankle rockers work really well, and then the toe hinge also works well. So these go up and down. Another thing that is brand new that I didn't mention on my other review is that the pegs are different now. So we no longer have a double ball peg, and this is what a double ball peg looks like. So now we have an actual you know, a single ball peg on a hinge, which is this piece here. So it makes for less gaps, it makes for better looking poses when you're articulating him and things like that. So 3.0 figure, the figure's material feels really good in hand. And again, I got mine off of 5K Toys. I'll leave a link in the description below just in case you guys want to grab this guy. We'll see how the articulation is with the Super Saiyan 3 head sculpt. So he looks down that far. He looks up a lot further now because the Super Saiyan 3 hair is going over that brown piece. Side to side tilt action is good. And again, like I said, he's able to stand on his own, which is perfect, because one annoying thing about the Super Saiyan 3 Gokus that came out, with them not standing on their own, and just like, you know, you got to get a flight stand and things like that. So here are some height comparisons between him and the other Vegetas. And surprisingly, Beast Deities didn't make him any taller. Like, all the Gokus are taller slightly, so all these Vegetas pretty much match up with the same height. So overall, looking back at the figure up close, I think it's a super dope figure. Again, we get a 3.0 Vegeta, really good detail in the Super Saiyan 3 hair. We also get another head sculpt, so a lot of bang for your buck here. On 5K Toys, this figure is going for about 60 bucks. And again, third-party companies, they are killing it. I had a little debate in my comments on my last post about official releases versus third-party. And, you know, as a collector, I definitely collect both, and I like both. I don't like anyone more than the other. I do feel that third parties are definitely giving collectors what they've been asking for. So we want a 3.0 Vegeta. We get the Xenoverse characters and things like that. So but SH Fig Arts is still killing it. Like, their figures are definitely top tier. But, you know, as a collector of both and a fan of both equally, we get to interchange third party figures, face sculpts with, you know, SH Fig Arts, official release figures, bodies, and things like that to kind of mix and match. So, you know, but back into this figure, super dope pickup. I think it's definitely worth it. I hope I covered everything in the video. So if you feel like this video was helpful, you go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to keep an eye out for my next videos to come, you can go ahead and subscribe. Until then, thank you for watching.